The meditation the speaker will share with you today is the pillow meditation. This meditation should be practiced in the morning before starting the day's activities. It should be practiced for a minimum of 2 weeks. It must stop being performed when the anger present in us has diminished considerably. This technique is a cathartic meditation, but among the cathartic techniques, it is the one that has the greatest risk. Anything that can bring benefit can also do harm. Think of drugs, which are created thanks to the poison of snakes. The more poison used to create drugs, both natural and allopathic, is poisonous, the more the drug can help people who need it. Take the fluoride, which is present in almost all toothpaste. It is a poison, but taken in a small quantities for the body, it is not dangerous, while in larger quantities, it will cause substantial damage to the body. So, for meditation, whatever they are cathartic or not, there is a risk. So you have to practice the technique, respecting the indication given, and always be ready to abandon a technique when it begins to cause damage. The speaker saw monks and people practicing wrong technique completely ruined both psychologically and physically. Be careful and observe the people who teach meditation. If they are masochists or sadists, go as far as possible. If the one who teaches meditation has something against the mind or body, that is not for you either. How can one be against the body or the mind? They are just two mechanisms. They don't have a will on their own. They just do what they have to do. If someone tries to comfort you, these are generally the most dangerous. A true master will never try to comfort you. Who comfort you are only people who cannot help you, but are looking for something from you. Generally, if they are Indian or Oriental, they will try to have spiritual power on you. If they are Westerners, what they want is money. Returning to the pillow technique, many therapists and psychologists are against using this technique. This technique involves taking a pillow and letting out all the anger you have inside you, beating it, biting it, scratching it, do whatever you feel like. Therapists and psychologists are against this technique because there is a risk that if you get used to venting your anger on the pillow, there is no certainty that once you feel particularly angry, you will vent your anger on a person and not on the pillow. It is possible that, since you are no longer used to repressing violence, the expression of it can become part of your life. So, the first important thing you need to remember is that when you let off steam on the pillow, you need to be conscious. The moment you realize that you are beating the pillow in an unconscious way, that is, mechanical way, stop immediately. Take back control of yourself and begin to consciously let off steam. Repeat this every time you happen to be unaware as you let off steam. Before starting this technique, you must follow a vegetarian diet for at least 21 days before starting the technique. If you are a violent and easy angry person, a vegetarian diet can help you a lot. So stop eating meat or fish or any other living thing. Unfertilized eggs are fine. 20 days before practice this technique, you must try to remove from your life anything that can fuel the violence present in you. So no violent movies, don't watch or play any violent sport, Football is also considered violent. Any contact sport, especially when played by men, is violent. It is very important to get rid of all the violence that surrounds us in our life. This technique can help you get started and make you understand the beauty of a life lived without any violence toward yourself or others. A lifelong vegetarian diet helps tremendously in breaking free from violence. Violence is poison for our body and our psychology. Sexual repression creates violence within us. Not getting rid of the energy that builds up inside us will turn into violence. This is the body's system for trying to get rid of the excess energy created within. So, do not repress the sexual energy. You will have nothing to gain, regardless of what your psychological condition is. This technique must be practiced alone. Lock your room door. Make sure you are not disturbed for the duration of the meditation. It would be better if the room is normally light during the first two stages of meditation, while in the other two stages a very weak light, preferably green, will be optimal. First stage, 15 minutes. The first stage is to try to accumulate all the violence that is present in you. So, sit and try to become aware of the violence in you. Violence is always in you. Try to become aware of it in these 15 minutes. Try to become conscious without the imagination. But this won't be easy. One thing that will help you is to vary your breathing. If you can create the same rhythm of breathing as when you are violent, the violence will begin to build up within you. So, the next time you get violent, try to observe the rhythm of your breathing and repeat the same rhythm during this first stage of this meditation. This is the purest way to do the first stage of this meditation correctly. But of course, it is not easy. So you can use your imagination. When you sit down, visualize an image of a person or animal that made you violent when you were a boy or a child. Better if you see an image of someone you no longer have a relationship with. If even this failed to build up the violence within you in this first stage of meditation, you can visualize the image of a person you get angry with, often in your current life. This should make you angry. So, once you have found the method to build up the violence within you, keep it growing. Do not explode until the moment of the bell sound that will end the first stage of meditation. Second stage, 15 minutes. Explode. Do whatever you feel against the pillow. The pillow will not protest. If you want to punch it, slap it, scratch it, bite it, do not give up anything to vent your violence. Try to cleanse yourself of all violence. Better if you don't use your imagination during this stage. Only you be aware of that what you are doing. The moment you realize you are not conscious, breathe deeply and slowly 5 times. Then start the catharsis again. The first few times you practice this technique, you can visualize on one face that you are angry with, but use this only the first few times. The person you are angry with has no responsibility. It is not their fault that you are violent. The problem is that violence is present in you. The person you are angry with is just an excuse for the manifestation of your violence. Violence wants to manifest itself, which whom it does not matter. Once you have eradicated violence from your being, No one will be able to make you violent. So, for 15 minutes, unleash all your violence. This will make you feel calmer throughout the day. Third stage, 15 minutes. Lying on the ground, eyes closed, with the back straight, the hands superposed on each other in the area of the lower abdomen. Do not use the pillow. At this stage, do nothing. Do not look inside what is happening to you. You simply do not exist anymore. Don't worry about the thought process, even if it runs wild. Do not give any importance to anything, as if you were dead. A dead man has no worries. Fourth stage, 15 minutes. Celebrate, dance, with light and gentle movement. You will feel like as a feather. You are no longer the one 45 minutes ago who started the technique. You are no longer your personality, but you are your essence, your true being. The essence knows no violence, tension, anger, hatred, etc. These are all characteristics of your personality. Thank you.